Hey guys, welcome back to Concordia Jedi. I need a new microphone, so I'm recording this on my phone. Sorry about the audio quality. Today's What If will be heartbreaking, inspirational, and full of twists and turns. What if Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Master, fearless general of the 212th, wasn't the bold one? Before we get into the video, do be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video, hit that notification bell for future updates, go call your mother, seriously, she worries about you, and tune in for more future content. Or I'll find you. Anyway, let's start this scenario. Let's say that in this timeline, over the course of the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan slowly grew more and more fearful of the coming darkness, losing his edge and not making nearly as many witty remarks or quips during battle. By the time of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan sits trembling in the council chamber while they all discuss who will fight Grievous. The Chancellor has requested that I lead the campaign.
A master is needed, with more experience.
I concur. Master Kenobi should go. At this unexpected statement, Obi-Wan would shake and shiver, beads of sweat rolling down his face.
Wait, me? I don't think that... Settled it is. Meeting adjourned.
Obi-Wan would be sent out to make preparations to leave. Anakin would see him off, clearly concerned for his friend.
Master, are you okay? I think you might need my help on this one.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I just need to breathe. Okay, I'm off. Obi-Wan, may the Force be with you. Yeah, you too.
With that, events would play out similarly. Obi-Wan would arrive on Utapau and find Grievous speaking to the Separatists. Upon seeing his opportunity, rather than leaping down, Obi-Wan, scared of the drop, would clumsily make his way to a ladder in plain view of Grievous and the other droids and Separatists, who would stare uncomfortably at the pathetic sight.
Hello there.
Grievous would stare at Obi-Wan, utterly disgusted at the pitiful sight before him. Shaking his head in disappointment, Grievous would turn away and walk calmly into his office. Obi-Wan, humiliated and frightened, would sit idly in the corner until his troops arrived and began to fight the droids. But Obi-Wan would go into Grievous' office, where the droid general would be staring at a photo of his prior duel with Kenobi during the Clone Wars.
General, I'm here to stop you. Look, I came here to fight. Why aren't you looking at me?
Grievous would turn to his old foe.
You didn't come to fight. You came to cower.
No, that's not true.
Grievous would step closer as Obi-Wan's legs trembled.
What happened to you, General Kenobi? You were once the most fearless Jedi I ever met. You were bold, determined, but something happened along the way. You lost that edge, that eye of the tiger you used to have. That Kenobi out there. I don't even recognize him. I look at you now and all I see is a joke.
Obi-Wan would look down in sorrow. Grievous was right. He lost his nerve, his edge, his fire.
What can I do to get it back?
It's not something you can just get back like nothing. You have to feel it. You have to get back on your feet. Look the world in the eye and say I'm here to fight. I hate you, Kenobi, but this is sad. So I'm gonna help you. Together, you and I are gonna spark that fire in your soul. Are you ready?
Obi-Wan would muster up all the courage he could and nod his head, shaking the general's hand. In secret, the two enemies would leave Utapau to make their way to the beaches of Scarif, where Grievous would begin to train with Obi-Wan, not just physically, but mentally. Grievous would do everything he could to push Obi-Wan as hard as he could, but Kenobi just wasn't getting it. After running on the beach, Grievous would see Obi-Wan slowing down and staring at the water.
Get up, Jedi!
No, I can't. This isn't working.
What is it with you, Kenobi? This mental roadblock is something you have to work to tear down. Tell me, why won't you fight? Why are you so...
Because I'm afraid, all right? Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm scared. I don't have what it takes to bring peace to the galaxy. What if I try and fail? What then, General? Who am I then? Nothing. I can't go the distance like I used to.
Grievous would stare at Kenobi and fold his arms.
You are afraid of failure. That's natural. But you won't know if you have what it takes unless you try. You can only find your inner strength when you put yourself out there. When you look at your reflection, what do you see?
Obi-Wan would look at his reflection in the water.
I see a washed-up old fool trying to cling to the glory days.
That's not what I see. I see a brave warrior ready to break out of the shell of fear. All he needs is that opportunity. Are you going to let him wither away and die? Or are you going to break that shell and get back on your feet and show the galaxy what you're truly made of?
With these words of inspiration, Obi-Wan would stand up. For the first time in years, he felt invigorated, ready to prove himself. Over the next day, Grievous and Obi-Wan would increase their training tenfold, only for Obi-Wan to receive a message from Yoda.
Kenobi, the hell are you?
I'm training, Master. What's wrong?
In deep shit we are. Taken over the Republic, Palpatine has. Turned Skywalker to the dark side he has. Dead the Jedi are. Face Lord Sidious I will. Fight Skywalker you must.
Master, I'm not ready.
Grow a pair you must, Kenobi. 4 hours you have.
The transmission would end as Obi-Wan would look at Grievous.
I have to fight Anakin. But there's no way I can defeat him yet. How am I supposed to get my nerve back in 4 hours?
There's only one way, Kenobi. A montage.
After 3 hours of montage, Obi-Wan would be ready. He had his nerve back, his fire, his strength.
You are ready, Kenobi. Skywalker doesn't stand a chance.
Yes, but I need someone in my corner. Will you be there?
On one condition. After you beat Skywalker, you and I have a proper fight.
Obi-Wan would smile and receive another message, this time from Anakin.
Master, where are you? You just gonna duck me forever? I want you, Kenobi. I've already killed the others. You think you can take me on? Meet me on Mustafar. I'll put you in your place, you coward.
The transmission would end. Grievous and Obi-Wan would stare at each other and nod as they hopped in their ships and made their way to Mustafar, where Anakin would be waiting. Upon stepping out of the ship, Anakin would stare down his master and Grievous.
Just remember, Kenobi. Remember your training. Get in there and go the distance.
Obi-Wan would nod and remove his robe, activating his lightsaber as Anakin would do the same. The fight would begin. Obi-Wan had his nerve back, but Anakin would start to overwhelm him quickly. He started to falter.
Don't let him scare you, Kenobi. Remember the eye of the tiger.
Hearing these words, Obi-Wan would smirk to Anakin, evading his strikes and blocking with expert precision.
Come on, Anakin. I'm right here.
Anakin would press harder as their fight made its way towards the river of lava.
Come on, Anakin. Come on, you ain't so bad. You ain't so bad.
Anakin was beginning to tire, getting sloppy, as Obi-Wan would land a few punches, and, as Grievous cheered him on, Anakin would try one last attempt, leaping over Obi-Wan, who would slice through his arms and legs, putting an end to the fight. As Anakin lay there burning, Grievous would run to a celebrating Kenobi, the two hugging and cheering as Obi-Wan took Anakin's saber and raised it high in the air. Later on, Grievous and Obi-Wan, now the closest of friends, would head back to Scarif.
That was great. I think I really got my mojo back.
Well, just try to keep it going. It's time for the fight you promised.
Sounds good to me. Wanna ring the bell, General?
All right. Ding, ding.
And there you go, guys. There you have it. My magnum opus. Did you like it? Did you hate it? If you did hate it, why are you lying to yourself? Anyway, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel and share this video around if you got a chuckle out of it. We'll see you next time with a more serious What If on Concordia Jedi. And remember, the Force will be with you. Always.